Hey, this is Coach Esposito, and I've got a great set for you against 2-3 zone. I've got 30 years of coaching experience at the college level, and this is a play that, no question, is one of my favorites. And not only did I show you the play, I also show you a great counter. And both of these clips are from when we were at Minnesota. And I'm getting ready to take over another program and be a head coach again. And there is no doubt that I will be taking this play with me. I hope you enjoy it. All right, let's give this play a look now. Big time score here, 46-41. How about that? Big Ten, boy. They just grind it out in that league. It's a big game at Nebraska. All right, so we've got, it's like a 1-4 set. However, our five-man right now, Trevor Mbake, is going to go ahead and go down to the block to get this play started. Our point guard brings the ball up the middle of the floor. We got our four-man at one elbow on the weak side over there, and then our three-man. Our point guard is going to start to dribble towards our two on this right wing, and the two-man is going to take a shallow cut, behind a defender, kind of get in the middle of the floor, and then pop up for the reversal pass. Okay, that shallow cut's important. They just don't cut cross. Get behind that defender, kind of let them think about you, see where you're going, and make that other defender on the weak side of this 2-3 zone kind of bite a little bit because he has the next pass. And that's what you want him to think. Meanwhile, the four-man is occupying the guy on the other side, on the bottom, because there's an overload over there now. So we're going to go ahead, and Trevor's down there. The five-man's on the strong side block. And now we're going to reverse the ball through the top of the key, which is Andre Hollins, and that's who the shot is going to be for on this play. So we now know when he catches the ball here, we're getting ready to set up this shot. He's going to reverse the ball, which shouldn't be hard to do, being that there's an overload over there, three guys against two. There are five-mans in the middle of the lane doing nothing. And now our five-man on the block and our point guard are going to screen this side of the zone. As the ball's moving in flight, they're going to start moving. They're going to X. So the five-man's going to screen 24, the top guard, and then our point guard is going to go ahead and screen the bottom man of the 2-3, as you can see down there on the block. After our wingman, the three, catches it, he's going to drag dribble it over, taking that defender with him. And our two-man, who the shot is going to be for, is going to go ahead and flare off this screen. So you can see now our five-man is screening the guard with a nice wide base, good screen by Trevor. And then Maverick's doing a pretty good job of screening the bottom guy there, and he just releases a little early. But you'll see him set a pretty good screen, which gives enough time for our three-man to drag the ball over, overload this side, and pass the ball to Andre for an open three. You can get great looks out of this play. And I'm going to show you a counter right after this. And you can see Maverick probably should have held his screen just a little longer. And you're going to go ahead and get a wide open shot. You're going to get your five-man rolling back to the basket looking for a rebound. You're going to get your four-man on the weak side Glass, who's our good rebounder as well. And then you're going to have your three-man back. What a great looking shot. They're late getting there. Probably, like I said, could have held that screen a little longer. And we're going to bang this shot and cut the game to 2 points. So it's a big basket. It's a great play. And I'm going to show you the counter here in a second to this play, which worked great. So let me show it first to you in fast time, and then we'll go ahead and show you the next play and the counter and how wide open that is if they try to cheat the play.
On the other end. Minnesota's going to have to make a shot here. Hollins left alone. Big answer for on.
Okay, let's look at this play now. This happens to be a real big play. We're at 48-48 against Indiana, the number one team in the country. 9 minutes to go in the game. And this shot right here kind of propelled us. And we go on and win this game and beat the number one team in the country. First time that's ever happened in Williams Arena. So it's a pretty exciting game. So let's look at the top of the key 13. Our point guard is Maverick Nisi, and he's dribbling towards Andre Hollins, number 1, who is on that wing. And remember, he's going to go ahead and make a shallow cut, but here it's more of an exchange, I guess just because of timing and how close they are together. You can see on this other side, we got number 20, Austin Hollins, who's doing a good job of having great spacing. He's keeping that defender number 2, Wofford, for Indiana, at bay, not knowing if he should stay in or out. And then you can see we got Rodney Williams on this weak side block, and we got Elliot Eliason already making a move towards the screening action because he's getting excited because he knows he's going to get the ball. So instead of Maverick going ahead and making this easy pass, we're going to make it harder on the defense, and we're going to throw a skip pass. You know, anytime you can throw a skip pass against a zone, they've got to move quickly, and it's always a great pass. So we go ahead, instead of throwing it to Andre, who has his hands up getting ready to think he's going to get the ball, we throw a great skip pass over to Austin, number 20, over here. Now, as the ball's in flight, we're going to start moving. So Rodney Williams is going to do a really good job on this ball side of relocating and getting it to kind of go into the short corner so that he's a threat for their big man to get out of there a little bit, because you can see Cody Zeller has to go out there and go guard Rodney. And on the weak side, you can see we've got the screening action getting ready to happen. So you got Maverick, the point guard, going to screen the bottom of the zone. You got the 5-man, Elliot Eliason, up top there, screening the top of the zone. And then you got Andre is trying to go ahead and flare because he is the threat to shoot this shot on the skip pass. So remember now, Austin wants to drag dribble. So they're going to go ahead and it works out perfect. They check off, and Oladipo, number 4, takes Austin. So now, as you can see on that top screen, our 5-man is screening Jordan Hulls, and he cheats it because he knows it's going to be for a shot. So he goes over the top, and he cheats it, and you can see now our 5-man is going to be bare butt wide open. Austin does a great job of drag dribbling his man over. He throws a one-handed pocket pass right to our 5-man, and then that's when the action can happen from there. He can make that, can he shoot that? Look at our 4-man here. He can throw a lob to him. Rodney Williams would be a great lob candidate there because number 2, Wofford, is late getting back. And what he does is he decides to kind of catches it awkwardly, but he gets it over his head. Looks like he might even gotten fouled right there. He gets it over his head, and he's going to throw it down to Maverick, our point guard, in kind of a vulnerable spot. But Maverick does a great job of catching this. You can see on the weak side, they're already boxing out. Wofford's already boxing out Rodney. Now Maverick, our point guard, has got the ball. Here comes Cody Zeller, number 40. And their guy, Jordan Hulls, is coming down to go ahead and trap or make it difficult for Maverick to throw that pass. You can see good movement. We got Austin Hollins over here on this side of the ball. He's moving to get into his vision or running to the corner, which is the right move to do, to run to that corner and look for that pass. And then you got Andre on the ball side, who's squaring up and gets his feet ready, and he's waiting for that pass. Maverick does a great job of pivoting and throwing the ball over across to Andre Hollins, who, when you look at this, it's really a good setup. The spacing is good. We did a real good job of ball movement. Andre's going to catch that ball over there and almost in the corner. And their guy, Jordan, is going to run out there and try to contest the shot, but he gets out there late, doesn't get a hand up. And watch this elevation on Andre's shot. Andre does a great job of getting up in the air. I mean, that's a picture-perfect looking jump shot. His hands are great. His height is great. He does a really good job of releasing that shot and getting a great follow through. And he bangs it. And it puts us up 3 with 8:50 to go, which really propelled us, got the crowd going, and it got us this win. So it's really a great play. You got that nice little slip there with the 5-man. It's a great counter. As they start cheating it, you got a great counter to combat them. And it's really tough to guard this when they're in a 2-3 zone. And it's all about ball movement. It's all about spacing, as you know, shot fakes, ball fakes, especially on a perimeter. A good ball fake gets that defense moving, and it's exciting. It's exciting when your team is executing well and doing the right things, and you can just see the crowd goes crazy. You get a lot of excitement out of the bench. You know, we're playing on that elevated floor. Guys are jumping up and down onto the floor, and it really propelled us and got us going. And that was a great victory for us when we were at Minnesota, and really did a good job with a great win. And we went on to the NCAA tournament and finished in the third round this season. We beat UCLA, and then we ended up losing to Florida. Great team, great effort, great execution. It's a great play. You'll love it. And you can see Andre is pretty happy. Let me go ahead and show you this in full motion.
He knocked one in and just went in and out right there. Somebody's going to knock in a three here. If they get in the middle of the zone, they don't get in the middle of the zone, they're not going to get a good shot. It's an Indiana team that was in the top 10 during the season. Misi with Zeller there. Turned away. Minnesota, I should say. The three by Holland.
Well, here's a great look at those guys. A long time later, they both went over and played pro. Austin, Andre Hollins, great guys, came to see us in Memphis. And here's Tubby doing what he liked to do, is yell at me a lot of times. But it was great. He was the best guy to work for. I spent over a decade with him, learned so much. And I hope you like this play. I think it's a great play against a 2-3. Enjoy it. If you ever have any questions, feel free to get a hold of me, contact me, get me on Twitter, Facebook, wherever it may be. Go ahead and like this video, as well as subscribe to this channel. Not only do I do coaching, but I also do keto cooking. And keto's been great to me. I've just dropped 35 pounds, and I'm continually working hard at that. And it's a fun channel. You'll enjoy it. And I hopefully will hear from you. And good luck with your season, with your team. And if I can ever be of any assistance, please reach out. I've got a lot of knowledge, and I got a lot to share. And I would love to do that with you, because basketball has been so good to me. God bless. Have a great night.